Welcome to the Sports Post Podcast. This is Jag Mangat for October the 5th, 2021. Quite a few topics to discuss in the world of sports. Let's get down with the NFL. NFL Raiders lost last night to the Chargers, and this week on Thursday we have the Jaguars, Jacksonville no-win Jaguars so far are taking on the Cincinnati Bengals, and on Sunday you have, you could call this a doubleheader. The Red Hot Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants, and also you have KC. This is the main event here, 100% main event. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Patrick Mahomes and KC Chiefs. It doesn't get no better than that. Guaranteed these two will go far in the playoffs. We don't know what the end result will be, but this is the main event. 100%. Let's jump over to the NHL. And NHL news, you have the Canucks taking on Seattle Kraken. Seattle Kraken. Okay. Seattle taking on the Canucks. Montreal taking on Toronto Maple Leafs, and the red hot Florida Panthers in a territorial battle up against the Tampa Bay Lightning, the reigning and defending champions. Now, who knows what that will entail, but Florida Panthers are looking pretty good, and I know it's just early on and whatnot kind of thing. They're 4-0. They have not lost, and quite frankly, they might beat the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight. If I was gonna bet, I would bet the Florida Panthers, even though Tampa Bay is the reigning, defending. I sound like Paul Heyman of WWE, but reigning, defending Stanley Cup champions, Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, jumping over to the NBA, Kyrie Irving was not at practice today, and he cannot practice because he does not have a vaccine. So, what does that say for the Brooklyn Nets' chances? Come on, really? They don't even need Kyrie Irving. Right now, they do not need him. That's why Kyrie Irving doesn't really care, because either way, James Harden and Kevin Durant are going to take these guys to the finals, even without Kyrie Irving. People are saying, what about Miami Heat? And you have the Lowry, Butler, and Adebayo connection, but no. You have the Milwaukee Bucks. Oh, and then Miami Heat picked up PJ Tucker. But at the end of the day, you got Kevin Durant, you got James Harden. So I really don't think it matters. So if I'm Kyrie Irving, I could care less. I could really care less. He is gonna do what Kyrie Irving does best: stir the pot, do whatever is best for him, sit out a bunch of games, miss a week or two, does what he does. Like, it doesn't matter what he does, because he does whatever he wants to do, even though that's a run-on sentence, but still, it's just the way it is, and that's Kyrie Irving for you. Now, the biggest thing is, other than Ben Simmons, is Pau Gasol got inducted, or not inducted, but he will have his jersey retired from the Los Angeles Lakers. And he mentioned the late great Kobe Bryant, may he rest in peace, as him being a significant contributor to his success, which is, pretty obvious to me. They went 08 to the finals, 09 won the finals, and 2010 won the finals again. So, quite frankly, Pau Gasol, congratulations to him. and for getting his jersey retired. He is officially retired. Also, you have Ben Simmons news. Ben Simmons um, will officially not a play for the Philadelphia 76ers. They played last night. They lost to the Toronto Raptors. Scotty Barnes for the Raptors showed a significant promise, and Philadelphia basically said that they don't need Ben Simmons. Well, last night they did. So I don't know what's going to happen on that note, but Ben Simmons' name keeps coming up, and Indiana Pacers are linked to Ben Simmons. Now, Indiana Pacers can. The name I'm hearing the most is Karis LeVert. Karis LeVert will actually be dealt with if Ben Simmons goes to Indiana. Karis LeVert, I'm thinking Malcolm Brogdon, I'm thinking Sabonis will all go to Philadelphia 76ers just because of the fact that you have heavy heavy price for Ben Simmons because of Daryl Morey, and there's no other way around it. So basically, I don't know. It's Indiana's ball game. Indiana, so far, if you ask me, has the best package if they give up Karis LeVert. And I'm thinking it's either Karis LeVert and Malcolm Brogdon or Sabonis. One of the two, and a couple of draft picks here and there, but that remains to be seen. Daryl Morey will clearly take the best package, and he will do it before training camp ends, guaranteed. Or he just plain out doesn't care, and he will sit Ben Simmons for as long as he can because he just keeps collecting money. The money that was owed to Ben Simmons, he is going to keep on collecting that money. So sit tight because this can go a long way, but my prediction is Daryl Morey will get this job done. If Philadelphia 76ers continue to lose in the preseason, you can guarantee Daryl Morey will pull the trigger before training camp ends. That's just the way how he does things. So we have Deandre Ayton off the Phoenix Suns. Now, he was in the same draft class as Trae Young, Luka, and a couple others. The guy from Denver, I can't remember his name, but he just got paid. Trae got paid. Luka got paid. So it's just a matter of fact that that he gets paid. DeAndre Ayton and Phoenix is clearly not wanting to pay him the money that he thinks he owes or thinks he is gonna get because he feels that he deserves that kind of money. And if he does not reach an agreement by October 18th, today's October 5th, so we're looking at less than 2 weeks. If both sides remain far apart from negotiations, DeAndre Ayton of the Phoenix Suns will be a restricted free agent come free agency in 2022 when this season is over. Now, is he worth that money? I really don't see him having that kind of money. Like, he did improve and he did fairly well in the playoffs, but is he a max player on a rookie max deal? It remains to be seen. I'm sure he will get to that level one day, but he's not there compared to Trae Young, compared to Luka. He's on his way there, but it's just these guys have proved it for about two and a half to 3 years. DeAndre Ayton, his numbers are going up, but very slowly. So look for Phoenix to actually make a tough decision because you have a lot of money going to Chris Paul, a lot of money going to Devin Booker, and now you have a lot of money potentially going to Deandre Ayton, and you have Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges, don't forget about him. You have to figure out who is going to get paid in Phoenix. Phoenix is our Phoenix Suns are a good team, but once you start dealing out that money, that becomes a whole different ball game because nobody wants to go into the luxury tax. Just ask the Golden State Warriors that, just ask the LA Clippers that, and that's about it. Nobody wants to do that. So tonight's games, make sure you watch out for that. Tonight's games, you have the New York Knicks taking on the Indiana Pacers, I believe, and you make sure you want to pay attention to that. That is 4:30 Pacific time. New York got a facelift, as in they got some key players, and what I'm talking about is Kemba Walker. They got a legit point guard. They have all their pieces ready to go. They just need a center, like a proper center. Once they get that, you're good to go. New York is looking to make some big impact this year, and led by Julius Randle, you're actually gonna expect them to go far in the playoffs. So that is the games, and also a couple other games, notable games tonight. But make sure you tune in to the New York Knicks game tonight at 4:30 p.m. Pacific time, and yeah, it should be a good one. Tune into the NHL games, and we'll go from there. This is Jag Mangat for the Sports Post podcast. It is October 5th, 2021.